So I'm often asked by the people I coach, I have to influence someone back at work, what do I say? And I then like to point out, well, maybe it's not about saying anything, maybe it's about asking other people things. And they look at me a little bit oddly and they go, what do you mean by that? How does asking questions influence people and their thinking? Surely I have to tell them something. And it's like, well, actually, if you think about questions and how they work, if I ask anyone a question, that gives them something to think about. And if I'm getting them to think based on a question, it's more likely that they'll receive that question as an opportunity to think for themselves, especially if I ask an open question. So this is what I encourage anyone who has to be a person of influence at work to do, to actually swap statements for questions. And then ask a string of questions that help someone to start to potentially see things in a new way, from a new angle, for themselves. Now, the way I encourage people to do that authentically, non-manipulatively, is by using a framing word. And that word is learn. I ask the people I coach to put the word learn in their head and use it to frame up how they communicate and build an authentic connection based on curiosity with the person they're trying to influence. And it's an interesting thing because it's a two-way street. Obviously, questions also work in terms of creating trust and rapport and engagement and empathy between two people. So there's a win-win happening the entire time. You build your influencing technique off the back of questions rather than statements. I'm asking you questions. I'm showing you genuine interest. I'm putting the word learn in my head to do that. And therefore you're feeling safe and connected to me. But equally, each question I ask is giving you something to think about and consider. And therefore you're thinking for yourself. And on that basis, true influence is able to happen. Something to think about, give it a go, and let me know in the comments below if it worked out well. Cheers.